contact of your body with the earth. The earth is holding you. Gravity is embracing you. You are not the body being held. You are the witness of the body being held.
Now, go deeper. We move from the gross body to the subtle, the mind. Shift your awareness from physical sensation to the space of thoughts. Not to the content of thoughts, to the space in which thoughts arise and dissolve. Imagine you're sitting on the bank of a river. The river is your mind. Thoughts are like leaves floating on the surface. Some leaves are small, which are fleeting memories, random images. Some are large, the worries, plans, narratives. Some move quickly and some linger. You're only tasked to watch the leaves float by. Do not jump into the river. Do not grab any leaf. Do not push any leaf aside. Just simply witness the leaf floating in your banks. If you find if you find yourself cracked by a thought, suddenly you're planning dinner or replying a conversation or worrying about tomorrow, the moment you notice, you're already back to witness. Don't analyze anything. Just understand you're in the bank of the bank. You're back on the banks. Witness or witness. Witness the witness.
Now, notice the emotional texture of the mind. Beneath the thoughts, is there a subtle feeling, tone, anxiety, excitement, peace, restlessness, boredom, anticipation? Don't even name it to analyze it. Just feel it. Where does this emotion live in this body? Is there a tightness in the chest, a fluttering in the stomach, a heaviness behind the eyes? Witness the emotion, witness the emotions as you witness the thoughts. The emotion is also a leaf on the river. It arises, it stays for a while, and it dissolves. You are not the emotion, you are the witnesser of the emotion.
The thoughts come and go. Emotions arises and goes. The body sensation comes and goes. But the witness of all these, the awareness in which they all appear, does it come and go? Or is it always here? Even when there are no thoughts, you're still aware. Even in deep sleep, awareness continues. Otherwise, who would know you slept well? The witness is continuous. The witness is constant. The witness is you. The one who's witnessing this whole thing happening is you. Your true identity. Your true you.
Until now, you have been witnessing the objects, body, breath, thoughts, emotions. Now, turn the flashlight of awareness back onto itself. Ask silently, without expecting a verbal answer, who is witnessing? Don't think about it. Don't search for a concept. Just turn your attention back towards the source of the attention itself. The witness cannot be seen as an object. You cannot look at the witness the way you look at a thought or a sensation. The witness is the looker. The eyes cannot see itself, yet you know the eye exists because seeing is happening. In the same way, you know the witness exists because witnessing is happening. Rest as that. Not trying to see the witness, not trying to understand the witness, simply being the witness, aware of being aware.
If a thought arises, am I doing this right? Just witness the thought and then ask, who's witnessing that thought? Just keep turning back, keep going deeper and deeper. Behind every object of your awareness, there is the awareness itself. Just rest there.
Just be in the space of witnessing the witness, observing the observer, becoming aware of the awareness, conscious of the consciousness. From this space of pure witnessing consciousness, manifestation is not something you do. Manifestation is what naturally radiates from you. When you identify with the body, you struggle to manifest. When you identify with the mind, you try to manifest. But when you just rest as a witness, Paramashiva himself. Manifestation is your very nature. It is your very bhava. It is your very guna. Just as the sun does not try to shine, the witness does not try to manifest. Bringing as our awareness to all the three eyes. Let's get ready to receive the live darshan of the avatar. Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly. Please open your eyes.
மீனாட்சி சொக்கனே நித்யானந்தனே மீனாட்சி சொக்கனே நித்யானந்தனே மீனாட்சி சொக்கனே நித்யானந்தனே மதுரையின் மன்னவனே பரமசிவனே மதுரையின் மன்னவனே பரமசிவனே மீனாட்சி சொக்கனே நித்யானந்தனே மீனாட்சி சொக்கனே நித்யானந்தனே மீனாட்சி சொக்கனே நித்யானந்தனே ஞானக்கண் திறந்தவனே ஞானக்கண் திறந்தவனே ஜோதி நிறைந்தவனே ஞானக்கண் திறந்தவனே ஜோதி நிறைந்தவனே தேவி அருள் உருவானவனே தேவர்கள் போற்றிடும் ஈஸ்வரனே மீனாட்சி சொக்கனே
Kailasa welcomes you all to the Nityotsava celebrations. Puja is where we mirror our brains with the powerful neurological activity of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, who is the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva. Here, in this auspicious moment of space time, through this puja, we will access the higher vertical time zones. Let us now offer our heartfelt gratitude and devotion to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and all his deities in Kailasas around the world.
ॐ सहस्रदलपङ्कजे सकलशीतरश्मिप्रभं वराभयकराम्बुजं विमलगन्धम्बरं प्रसन्नवदनेक्षणं सकलदेवतारूपिणं स्मरेष्यसि हंसकं तदभिधानपूर्वं कुरुम् अथ धूपः ॐ दूरसि दूर्वधूर्वन्तं दूर्वदयो दूर्वदितं दूर्वयं वयं दूर्वामस्त्वं देवानामसि दस्मिदमन्वप्रिदमं ज्येष्ठमं मन्यतमं देवौतमसि कविर्दानं त्रियुग्मस्वमाह्वाः विद्यस्य स्वाचक्षुषा प्रेक्ष्ये भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। दीपं संदर्शयामि नैवेद्यम् ॐ मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरति सिन्धवः माध्वीरेण सन्तोषति मधुरक्तमुदोषति मधुमत्ताजिवपुङ्गजः मधुद्योरस्तुरपिता मधुमानो वनस्पतिर्मधुभागमधुसूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु 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 सर्वदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरमागमनं समर्पयामि। नीराजनम् ॐ आग्रहं ये स्यायते इमां जनतां संग्रहाणीति स्वाधारक्तिरधना भवति द्वादशमासाः संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुध्ये मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्ध्वैकुञ्जाः ऊर्ध्वमेवावरुध्ये चित्रानक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय भयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधार्ये श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्री नित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलं कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्रे नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् हरि ओम् तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्
உதித்தவனே கைலை மடித்தவனே கர்மத்தை கரைப்பவனே கருணையை ஜொலிப்பவனே கருணையில் உதித்தவனே கைலை படைத்தவனே கர்மத்தை கரைப்பவனே கருணையை ஜொலிப்பவனே தர்மத்தை காப்போனே சிந்தாவில் சேர்ப்போனே அடியார்க்கும் அடியவனே அண்ணாமலை அவதானே நித்யானந்த பரம்பொருளே அவதார நாயகனே அவதார நாயகனே அவதார நாயகனே தென்னாடு உடையவனே செந்தமிழ் தலைவனே தென்னாடு உடையவனே செந்தமிழ் தலைவனே ஹர ஹர சிவா எங்கள் அருணாச்சல சிவா நித்யானந்த பரமசிவா
நித்யானந்தா என் ஈசனே என்னுள் நிறைந்த நாதனே நித்யானந்தா உன் நாமமே நெஞ்சில் நிறைந்த வேதமே
நித்யானந்தா உன்னையே எந்நாளும் போற்றி பாடுவோம் அந்தம் இல்லாத நாதனே உந்தன் பாதம் பற்றுவோம்
நித்யானந்தா என் ஈசனே என்னுள் நிறைந்த நாதனே கைலை வாழும் ஈசனே அருளை வந்த நேசனே குருவாய் வந்த நித்யனே அருள்வாய் நித்யானந்தனே
கைலை வாழும் ஈசனே அருணை வந்த நேசனே குருவாய் வந்த நித்யனே அருள்வாய் நித்யானந்தனே
மமனித பம பசானி சா மமனித பம பசானி சா மமனித பம பசானி சா நீ சதானி பானித பம பா மமனித பம பசானி சா மமனித பம பசானி சா நீ சதானி பானித பம பா விண்ணையாளும் தேவன் நீ மண்ணையாளும் ஈசன் நீ விண்ணையாளும் தேவன் நீ மண்ணையாளும் ஈசன் நீ அண்ணாமலை உன் தேகமே கைலை மலை உன் வாசமே ஏழு லோகம் உன் தேசமே நீயே எந்தன் சுவாசமே
அருவான எந்தன் மூலவன் உருதாங்கி என்னை ஆள்பவன் உயிராகி என்னுள் வாழ்பவன் குருவாகி என்னை காப்பவன்
நித்யானந்தா என் ஈசனே என்னுள் நிறைந்த நாதனே நித்யானந்தா உன் நாமமே நெஞ்சில் நிறைந்த வேதமே நித்யானந்தா உன்னையே எந்நாளும் போற்றி பாடுவோம் அந்தம் இல்லாத நாதனே உந்தன் பாதம் பற்றுவோம்
நித்யானந்தா என் ஈசனே என்னுள் நிறைந்த நாதனே
நித்யானந்தா
உன் நாமமே
நெஞ்சில் நிறைந்த வேதமே
நித்யானந்தா என் ஈசனே என்னுள் நிறைந்த நாதனே நாதனே
Nithyananda, as all of us are enjoying this extremely beautiful, graceful darshan of Bhagavan. And as all of us are being showered with the grace and blessings of our beloved Swamiji, let's take a few minutes and go through the various different digital media platforms through which you can directly connect with Swamiji. Swamiji is continuously available, accessible to each and every single one of us, answering all our prayers, the accepting our prayers, the gratitude messages that we are sending, every single thing through all these different digital media platforms. Kailasa's digital nation is the largest in the world with over 1 billion lives enriched and enriched. Since 2006, before even social media became a trend, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism spearheaded simple enriching through digital platforms to reach the international audience. And today, Kailasa stands as the largest digital nation in the world with over 11,500 digital media assets available in 108 languages in over 150 regions of the world. Now, we're going to be walking you through a few of the social media platforms through which you can directly post your prayers and connect with Swamiji. The first is YouTube. Request everyone to please take your gadgets and follow along. You can head to Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel. We have over 536 YouTube handles and with over 575 million lives enriched and continuing. Take a moment and like and subscribe to this handle. Go to the live video. You can do so by just clicking the profile picture. And here in the live chat section or the comment section, you can post your prayers. Any prayer that you have, any boon that you want to ask, even the clicks that you're having in the satsang, you can post it here. Swamiji himself will be personally seeing every single prayer that you're posting and showering you with his grace and blessing.
And the next handle is Instagram. We request everyone to take a moment and head to Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Instagram handle. And this is where you can get access to all of the latest pictures of Swamiji. We have over 158 platforms with over 325 million lives enriched and continuing. And you can go to the live video by clicking on the profile picture and post your prayers and boon requests as comments below.
The next is X. Kindly take a moment, head to Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam handle on X. Here's where you're going to be updated with the latest news and updates from Kailasa. Make sure to click that follow button. We have over 310 platforms and we have 100 million lives plus enriched and continuing. Make sure to follow this handle and go to the topmost pinned tweet and click on the reply icon. As a reply to the pinned tweet, using the hashtag #AskTheAvatar, you can post your prayers and Swamiji himself will be reading your tweets and showering you with his grace and blessings.
The next handle is Facebook. Our official page is Kailasa's SPH JGM Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook page. We request everyone to take a moment and head to our official Facebook page and click the follow button if you haven't yet done so. We have over 1,156 platforms on Facebook, having enriched over 425 million lives and continuing. Take a moment to share the live video on your timeline and you can share this with all of your friends and family members. And you can comment your prayers and boon requests in the comment section below, where directly Bhagavan himself will be reading each and every one of your prayers and blessing you.
All the replies that you are receiving in each of these handles are directly the blessings that Swamiji himself is giving, and that is what is typed and sent to you. So make sure to go ahead and avail Bhagwan's blessings and grace through each of these handles. Now, we'll be entering into the Kailasa's parliamentary voting, a very, very powerful initiative through which Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is unifying the global Hindu diaspora, empowering the Hindus to be able to take decisions, to take responsibility for Sanatana Hindu Dharma. We have the members of parliament of Kailasa who are here, and the Kailasa's Chitsabha members and the Rajasabha members who are here to be able to have this power, to be able to vote and make the responsible decisions for Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Now, to all the Chitsabha members of parliament, the question for today is, with Ask Nithyananda AI, Now, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's omniscience is accessible 24/7 to you. What should the Chitsabha members prioritize to scale this digital spiritual revolution? Take a moment, head to Kailasa Parliament website, and you'll be able to see all these options which you can choose and you can vote. The options are: fund server infrastructure to serve 1 billion Hindu souls with zero downtime and instant Akashic responses. Develop an offline Gurukul box powered by Nithyananda AI for the rural areas without internet, enabling the Vedic education everywhere. Invest in AI powered personalized transformation, tracking the documents neural prediction errors and shifting towards enlightenment. Sponsor the integration of Ask Nithyananda AI into major smart devices so the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's voice becomes the default spiritual assistant for Hindus globally. Take a few minutes and we urge all the Chitsabha members of parliament to go ahead and cast your vote. You can head to kailasa.org/Hindu-votes and cast your vote.
And now for all of Kailasa's Rajya Sabha members of parliament, today's voting question is: with Ask Nithyananda AI now giving direct guidance on how to delete and recreate your past, how should the Rajya Sabha members best use this tool to accelerate their work on ground? And the options, you have the options below. Option A: organize Ask Nithyananda AI camps in villages where people experience instant answers to life problems and then document their transformations. Create a daily mission guide using the Ask Nithyananda AI's responses to current Hindu issues and share it with every Karyakarta. Train youth to become AI Dhamduts who carry tablets loaded with Ask Nithyananda AI into diaspora communities. And option D: run a past recreation challenge where individuals ask the AI to heal traumatic memory and share their testimonials.
Take a few minutes and head to the Kailasa Parliament website and you can cast your vote. With this, let us all continue to enjoy, to see the grace and blessings of our beloved Swamiji and get ready to receive today's profound revelation from Swamiji.
சிவாய நம உபாயம் தரும் விடாத வினை தொடாது விடும் சிவாய நம உபாயம் தரும் விடாத வினை Om Om as the ultimate manifestation of Paramashivam, Tripurantakamurti, I bless you all with Paramatma. All the Paramashiva Sena program participants from Tiruvannamalai and Guinea-Bissau, Chitsabha members and Rajya Sabha members, Kailasa Vasis, and all the e-citizens, viewers, visitors who are joining with us through the internet. I welcome each and every one of you with my love and blessing. All the Chitsabha members in Guinea-Bissau, Ma Vedanta Yogi, and volunteers in Guinea-Bissau, Tatata Shakti, volunteers in Tiruvannamalai, blessings for every one of you. Today, I initiate all the PSS participants into the darshan of Maha Kailasa through the third eye, initiation to awaken leadership consciousness, initiation into Ishvara Shakti, and initiation into Chakravartin, become endowed with the qualities of Ishvara
and becoming most superior lords. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Start perceiving life from Paramashiva's end. Listen. Start perceiving life from Paramashiva's end. Whether you are struggling or successful, everything from Paramashiva's end, the journey will become too easy. Listen, all you need is little patience. When I say start perceiving life from Paramashiva's end, I mean decide clearly you are Paramashiva. Your willpower, your sankalpa, your individual conscious will persistence, everything should be focused on declaring, deciding you are Paramashiva. Then naturally your mind will ask, oh, if I am Paramashiva, whatever I want should happen, why it is not happening? Don't try to answer that question immediately. No. Wait, I am Paramashiva. How Paramashiva life is, same life is manifesting in me. Let me have patience for that to manifest. That's all. Shuddha Adva and Shuddha Adva Shraddha and Shuddha Adva Patience. That's all. Yesterday I gave you the most powerful truth. Universe is a hologram. Paramashiva himself in his complete, undivided, undiminished, absolute totality is available to you in every single moment of your life exactly as he is. Listen. Yesterday I gave you very powerful truth. I should say ultimate powerful truth. Universe is a hologram. Paramashiva himself in his complete, undivided, undiminished, absolute totality is available to you in every single moment of your life exactly as he is. Right here, right now. This is what I mean when I say Paramashiva is you, when I say universe is holographic, when I say universe is a hologram, your existence is simple holographic. Universe is hologram. Listen. Not after death. Not after years of tapas. Right now, in this very breath. Shat Adva, the sixfold dimensional spread of consciousness, is how Paramashiva encodes his infinite intelligence into every experience. So first decide using your conscious will, conscious sankalpa shakti, will persistence. With that decide you are Paramashiva. Then your mind will ask the question, oh, if I am Paramashiva, why am I not having that Parabrahma Jnana, Paramashiva Jnana, omnipotent, omniscient? Stop rushing to answer yourself. Tell, I am Paramashiva. That is the truth. Naturally, it is manifesting now. One by one, it will manifest. It might have even manifested already. I just need to find out. Look in. If your mind insists with Ashuddha Adva, tell, Paramashiva himself lost Brahmanyana. There's a story. Go and read Swami Malai Puranam. You will understand. One Rishi meditated for a long time and Shiva did not appear, so that Rishi cursed, let you lose Brahmanyana. It's not that Paramashiva is going to be affected by that curse, no. But he just plays that, all right, okay, I accept your anger. For a few minutes, he comes down and Subramanya gives the meaning of that Pranava and gives him back the Brahmanyana. So you can always say, all right, maybe I am in that few seconds, that's all. So do not break your conscious sovereignty, whatever evidence your mind may try to produce. Whatever evidence your mind may try to produce, do not allow your conscious sovereignty to be lost. Your conscious sovereignty is you are Paramashiva. Not after death, not after years of tapas, right now, in this very breath. Shat Adva, the sixfold dimensional spread of consciousness, is how Paramashiva encodes his infinite intelligence into every experience. Listen. I am giving you the deeper truths in a very practical, most practical form. I tell you, if you just hold on to your conscious sovereignty, I am Paramashiva, come what may, let whatever happen, everything comes in front of you, will find a solution. But if you lose the conscious sovereignty, even the Shuddha, Ashuddha, Adva can drag you into Ashuddha, Adva once and for all. But if you don't lose your conscious sovereignty, even Ashuddha, Adva cannot have impact on you, then slowly it will become Shuddha, Ashuddha, Adva. That also won't have impact on you, then simply you will settle down into Shuddha, Adva. The six Advas are Varna, Mantra, Pada, Tattva, Kala, Bhuvana. All these 6 advas are simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically present in every single moment of your life. Yesterday I introduced Shuddha Adva, the pure consciousness band with Paramashiva manifesting in his purest frequency, not a higher world after death, but a higher way of experiencing your present reality right now. You can watch yesterday's satsang once again to understand the essence of what I revealed yesterday. Today I am going to reveal how you can use this technology in your life, how to install it permanently, and how every single moment of your life can become direct contact with Paramashiva. Listen. If you see the life of Nayanmar, how did the Nayanmars who did the most ordinary acts attain Paramashiva? There are Nayanmars who attained Shivapada, Kailasa Pada just by lighting lamps, just by lighting incense, just by offering flower garland, like Kungili Kalaya Nayanar, Adibatta Nayanar, Pugartuni Nayanar, Vayilar Nayanar, Arivattaya Nayanar, Anaya Nayanar. I can list. These are acts that many of you also might be doing on daily basis, but what made them Nayanmars and attain Paramashiva through that act? What is the difference? This is exactly where the Advas come in. The 63 Nayanmars were saints whose lives were completely anchored in intense, unadulterated, absolute oneness love for Paramashiva. Listen. Unless Kannappa feels such intense oneness with that Shivalinga, deity Shiva, he will not just pluck his eyes and apply. It's an absolute, extraordinary, extreme oneness with Paramashiva. He feels this eye is more important for that deity than for his own body. Especially a hunter, how can he even survive without eyes in the forest? Tirumandram says, Anbe Sivam Avadu Arindanar Ar, Anbe Sivam Avadu Arivar Silar, Anbe Sivam Avadu Arindabin, Anbe Sivamai Amarndirundare. That pure love is the frequency of Shiva. Pure love is the substance out of which Shiva is made. Who has truly understood that love itself is Shiva. Only a few know that love itself is Shiva. After realizing that love itself is Shiva, they remained established as love, which is Shiva itself. I can say this is exact state of Myanmar. They are established in the Shuddha Adva of pure love, unadulterated bhakti. In the mechanics of Shaivism, they represent the complete transition from the lower realms of reality, Ashuddha Adva, Shuddha Ashuddha Adva, and into Shuddha Adva, the pure existence. Lower paths Ashuddha Adva and Shuddha Ashuddha Adva are governed by ego, binding, karma, and material delusion. What the Agamas calls as malas. The Myanmars shattered these bonds completely through absolute surrender. While physically while physically walking on the earth, the minds of Nayanmars like Karaikal Ammayar or Kannappa Nayanar operated entirely within the Shuddha Adva. They did not perceive the mundane world. They only perceived the divine, untainted energy of Paramashivam. Shiva Tattva and Shakti Tattva in everything. Shuddha Adva is the realm where Paramashiva's grace operates directly without the distorting filter of matter. Because the Nayanmars were entirely synchronized with this pure realm, they became channels for miracles, functioning as physical extensions of Shuddha Adva on earth. Secular tells beautifully, Kedum Akkamum Ketta Tiruvinar, Odum Sembonum Okkave Nokkuvar, Kudum Anbinil Kumbidale Yandri, Vidum Venda Viralin Vilanginar. See, understand this verse. Kedum Akkamum Ketta Tiruvinar. அதாவது வாழ்க்கையில கேடு அல்லது ஆக்கம் அப்படின்ற கருத்துக்களை விட்ட திருவினார். நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. வாழ்க்கையில இந்த நல்லது கெட்டதுன்னு தொடர்ந்து வாழ்க்கையை அறிஞ்சு பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க இல்லையா? இப்ப நான் பரமசிவன் நான் நம்பினா எனக்கு உடனே வர்றது நல்லது வருமா கெட்டது வருமா? இதனால நல்லது இந்த மாதிரி நல்லது வந்தா மட்டும்தான் செய்வேன், இல்லைன்னா செய்ய மாட்டேன்ற இந்த கேடும் ஆக்காமும் உட்கார்ந்து உங்களை அறிந்து பார்த்து கொண்டிருக்கின்ற இந்த கேடும் ஆக்காமும் கெட்ட திருவினார். இத ரெண்டையும் விட்டீங்கன்னாலே அந்த மனம்தான், அந்த உணர்வுதான் பெரும் செல்வம். கேடும் ஆக்கமும் கெட்ட திருவினார், ஓடும் செம்போனும் ஒக்காவே நோக்குவார். ஓடும் செம்போனும் ஒக்காவே நோக்குவார். கூடும் அன்பினில் கும்பிடலேயன்றி வீடும் வேண்டா விரலின் விளங்கினார். பொங்குகின்ற அன்பினால் பெருமானை வணங்கி அவரோடு கரைதலைத் தவிர தனியா ஒரு மோக்ஷம்னு ஒரு கருத்தை வச்சுட்டு அந்த மோக்ஷத்தை கூட வேண்டாத, மோக்ஷங்கிற ஏதோ ஒரு கருத்தை வைத்துக் கொண்டு அதை துரத்துவதற்காக பக்தியை உபயோகப்படுத்துகின்ற அந்த நிலை அசுத்த அத்வா கூட இல்லாத, கூடும் அன்பினில் கும்பிடலே அன்றி வீடும் வேண்டா விரலின் விளங்கினார். நல்ல புரிஞ்சுக்குங்க. எப்பொழுது பெருமானை இந்த அன்போடு அவரோடு கரைகிறீர்களோ, வாழ்க்கையோடு கரைகிறீர்களோ, பெருமான் தான் வாழ்க்கை, பெருமான் தான் பிரபஞ்சம், இது மாதிரி கரையறதுன்னு கான்சியஸா முடிவெடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா கூட போதும். ஓடும் செம்பொனும் ஒக்காவே நோக்கும் புத்தியும் கொடுப்பான், உற்று நோக்கிட ஓட்டையும் செம்பொன்னாக்கும் சக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். ஓடானாலும் செம்பொன்னானாலும் உன் பதத்திற்கே என்று சரணடைந்து வாழும் பக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். கேடும் ஆக்கமும் கெட்ட திருவினராய் மாறுங்கள். நீங்கள் பரமசிவன் இந்த ஆத்ம தெளிவோடு பரமசிவ ஞானத்தோடு இருக்கும் பொழுது கேடு வருமா ஆக்கம் வருமா என்று கவலைப்படாது. கேடோ ஆக்கமோ கவலை இல்லை என்கின்ற நிலை எடுத்து கேடும் ஆக்கமும் கெட்ட திருவினார் என்ற முடிவை எடுங்கள். ஓடும் செம்பொனும் ஒக்கவே நோக்கும் புத்தியும் கொடுப்பான். உற்று நோக்க ஓடும் செம்பொன்னாகும் ஞான ரசவாத சக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். ஓடாயினும் செம்பொன்னாயினும் உந்திருவடிக்கே என்று சரணடைந்து வாழும் பக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். இதை தாண்டி வேறொரு முக்தி இல்லை என்கின்ற தெளிவும் சேர்ந்த முக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். ஆழ்ந்து கேளுங்கள். பட்டினத்தார் திருக்காலத்தி மாலையில பாடுறாரு. வாளால் மகன் அறிந்து ஊட்டவல்லேன் அல்லன், சூளால் இளமை துறக்கவல்லேன் அல்லன், நாளாய் அவன் இடை பூசவல்லேன் அல்லன், ஆளாவது எப்படியோ திருக்காலத்தி அப்பனுக்கே. வாளாலே மகனை அறிந்து ஊட்டவல்லேன் அல்லன், சூளால் இளமை துறக்கவல்லேன் அல்லன், நாளாய் அவன் இடை பூசவல்லேன் அல்லன், ஆளாவது எப்படியோ திருக்காலத்தி அப்பனுக்கே. பட்டினத்தார் ரொம்ப அழகா பாடுறாரு. I'll translate and tell. Pattinattar, a great saint who lived in Tamil Nadu, he sings, I am not capable of slicing my son with a sword to feed you like Siruttondar. There was a saint, Siruttondar, he did this. He gave his son to Paramashiva? Patinata sings further, I am not capable of renouncing my youth due to a sacred vow like Tirunilagandar. I am not capable of spending my days tirelessly serving you. How then will I ever become fit to be ruled by the Lord of Kala? It's like he's asking all this devotion from Paramashiva. The intensity in devotion of Nayanmars, I tell you, it is not the act you do, it is the state you radiate. It is the state you radiate. The space from which the offering comes from, that matters. One devotee once told me, Swamiji, I am also lighting lamp every day like the Nayanmars, but still no enlightenment. I asked him, are you lighting the lamp for Shiva, or are you lighting it so that neighbors see you lighting the lamp? You get recognition as a great devotee. He said, Swamiji, little of both. That little of both is what is Ashuddha Adva, Anshuddha Adva. Listen, if it is only for recognition, then it is Ashuddha Adva. Little of both means Shuddha Adva plus Ashuddha Adva. Both will not work. Only Shuddha Adva, lighting for Paramashiva, as Paramashiva, by Paramashiva, to Paramashiva. Then you will see in Jyoti, the Jyotirlinga. In a temple town, there were two sweepers. Both swept the same corridors, same steps, same dust. One always complained, why am I doing this low job? When will Shiva give me promotion? The other swept silently, chanting Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, feeling every speck of dust is the feet dust of Paramashiva. Years passed. One day a great rishi came and pointed to the second sweeper, saying, this one has already reached Kailasa. Only his body is here to finish its prarabdha. The first sweeper asked, but we did the same work. Rishi said, yes, you did the same action, but not from the same adva. Not from the same adva. The second guy swept from Shuddha Adva. So for the first guy, he swept from Ashuddha Adva. For the first guy, he was sweeping from Ashuddha Adva. The second guy was sweeping from Shuddha Adva. The guy who was sweeping from Shuddha Adva, for him every stroke was worship. But the first guy swept from Ashuddha Adva, every stroke was complaint. It's the same outer act, but different inner Adva, which manifested as completely different reality. Watch this video to understand what being established in Shuddha Adva means.
In Shuddha Adva, even a simple act becomes worship. Worship becomes recognition, and recognition becomes Shivatva, the very being of Shiva. This is the great secret. It is not the complexity of the action that matters, but the consciousness from which it arises. A flower, offered from the pure space of the heart, becomes a cosmos. A lamp, lit in total devotion, reveals the complete Jyotirlinga. The Nayanmars of ancient Tamil land knew this. They lit lamps, offered incense, and strung garlands, acts many perform daily. Yet through these ordinary acts they attained Kailasa. The difference was not in the action but in the adva. In Shuddha Adva, the boundary between the worshipper and the worship dissolves. The one who lights the lamp itself, and the light that emerges, all become expressions of the One. This is not a philosophy to be studied. It is a reality to be lived here and now, in the smallest gesture of your day.
Listen. Listen. The life of Kannappa Nayanar is the perfect example of a soul ferociously breaking through the lower material realms and completely operating from the pure spiritual realm of Shuddha Adva. In Kannappa's whole life, you can clearly see how he transcends these three layers. Born as Tinnan, a tribal hunter, his entire existence was rooted in Ashuddha Adva. His life revolved around physical elements, survival, killing animals and consuming meat. By conventional religious standards, he was ritually impure, but deeply entangled such deeply entangled in the Ashuddha Adva. Not only he was ritually impure, he was deeply entangled in the Ashuddha Adva, in the heavy material world. But the moment Tinnan laid the eyes on the Kalahastishwara Shivalinga, top of Kalahasti hills, that feeling connection which happened, that deep feeling connection and the seeking that happened, this was his transition to Shuddha Ashuddha Adva. Then, in the Shuddha Ashuddha Adva, he started progressing, traveling. Shuddha Ashuddha Adva is the realm where a soul begins to gain spiritual knowledge. Like all of you who are initiated are traveling in the Shuddha Ashuddha Adva. Vidya, but is still limited by a physical body and human understanding. Tinnan wanted to express absolute love, but he only knew the ways of the hunter. He brought Shiva water in his mouth to do the Abhishekam to the linga, swept away the old leaves with his hair, jata, and offered tasted wild meat to ensure it was delicious, while a traditional, conventional priest saw these acts as a desecration, as sacrilegious. Thinnan's intent was rapidly shifting away from ego towards divine absorption. The climax of his life represents the absolute shattering of material consciousness, Shuddha Ashuddha Adva. When the Shivalinga began to bleed from one eye, without a single thought for his own physical body, pain, or future survival, Thinnan used an arrow to pluck out his own eye and stuck it onto the bleeding Shivalinga. When the other eye of the linga began to bleed, he placed his foot on it to mark the spot and prepared to pluck out the remaining eye, the second eye. Pluck out his remaining eye. At this precise moment, Thinnan ceased to exist as a physical entity bound by flesh, bone, and karma. He was acting purely from Shiva Tattva and Shakti Tattva, the realm where there is no separation between lover and beloved. Paramashiva appeared, stopped his hand, restored his eyes, and called him Kannappa, who gave his eyes. By completely disregarding the material vehicle, the body, Kannappa bypassed millions of lifetimes of gradual spiritual evolution, breaking straight into the timeless, unadulterated cosmic light of Shuddha Adva. Because the Nayanmars were established in Shuddha Adva, they transcended ego and individuality. Even the simplest acts made them experience Paramashiva directly. If you tell modern devotees, give your eyes to Shiva, they will first ask, Swamiji, is there an online option? Can I at least keep my glasses? Understand, Kannappa did not even ask for tax exemption for the donation. That is Shuddha Adva. Listen. And I tell you, sometimes people come and ask me, Swamiji, I feel I decide I am Paramashiva, but my mind criticizes I am not that dedicated, even in my devotion, to be Paramashiva. Don't worry. Be Paramashiva. That devotion and dedication of Kannappa will manifest. Just be Paramashiva. Strong. The dedication, devotion of Kannappa, Shraddha of Kannappa will manifest. Even when you leave the body, you may leave the whole body for Paramashiva and leave. Anyone who takes sannyas, gives not just eyes, the whole body for Paramashiva. One day suddenly it may flower. You may decide, let me become a sannyasi. And you may give your whole body to Paramashiva. Who knows? Do not leave your conscious sovereignty. I am Paramashiva. My first priority, see, if you keep Paramashiva and enlightenment as a last priority, you are in Ashuddha Adva. If you keep Paramashiva and enlightenment as the first priority, you are in Shuddha Ashuddha Adva. If you decide Paramashiva and enlightenment, Paramadvaita is my only priority, then you are in Shuddha Adva. A village had a famous archer. People praised him. They said, you never miss a target. The boy asked, one boy asked the hunter, that archer, how do you always hit the bull's eye? The archer said, first I shoot the arrow, then I draw the circle around it. That way I am never wrong. Most of you are like this in this life. You do any nonsense first, later draw some philosophy around it. It's all Leela Swamiji. But Kannappa is opposite. He kept only one target, Paramash. And every action was consciously aligned to that target. That is why even one extreme act took him straight to Kailasa. Understand one more thing. Now I gave the story. Don't confuse that with not losing your conscious sovereignty. You may say, oh, when I say I am Paramashiva and I feel I am not having that devotion, that kind of a Shraddha, am I not doing the same thing what that archer did, putting the arrow, then putting the circle, my own philosophy? No. Listen carefully. When you declare conscious sovereignty, I am Paramashiva, when your mind says, oh, you are not that dedicated, you don't have that devotion to remove the I and give it for Shiva, how can you call yourself as Paramashiva? You don't have that kind of a love. Do not justify, do not create any philosophy, do not try to answer, do not get into the argument with your wife, especially when she has that 3 days in the month. Your mind is exactly, not even your wife, girlfriend, having the 3 days mood. Not only that, somebody has given her some drug and she has consumed the drug and she is in the off mood. In that mood, if you argue with her, what will happen? You know. That is exactly will happen to you if you, moment you try to convince your mind or argue with your mind or try to build any philosophy in your mind. No. If you have a girlfriend with a mood swing, you can understand exactly what I am saying. Any answer you give is going to be a problem. You are going to be in a mess. Same way, declare conscious sovereignty. Be Paramashiva. Any question your mind asks, don't answer, don't engage. Say, wait. It will manifest. It will manifest. It is manifesting. It is coming. It's manifesting. Do not try to convince your mind with some answer other than the patience of the Nandi. Shraddha of the Nandi. Shraddha Saburi of the Nandi. Do not give any other answer. In Shaiva tradition, human effort alone cannot break through the dense material, the blockades of 31 lower tattvas. Liberation requires diksha, initiation by the Guru, who is direct channel of Paramashiva's descending grace, Shaktipada. During diksha, the Guru performs precise metaphysical surgery to untie the knots, the pashas, binding the soul, the pasu. This is exactly the process that happens when I initiate you all into Shiva Diksha, Vishesha Diksha, Nirvana Diksha. In all those Dikshas, the systematic purification happens in 3 steps. Samaya Diksha purifies the 24 impure tattvas of body and senses. Vishesha Diksha purifies 7 mixed tattvas of time and karma. Nirvana Diksha shatters the core Maya and the soul enters into Shuddha Adva. Understand, if you have received Shiva Diksha from me, you are blessed. You should celebrate yourself, because this is the precise method in which you can effortlessly break the lower advas that will take otherwise janmas to break. Small story. One disciple asked a rishi, Gurudeva, if you are doing all this metaphysical surgery in Diksha, should I at least sign some consent form? The rishi said, you already signed it. When you were born, it is called suffering. You already signed the consent form when you were born, because birth is suffering. Understand, if you are tired of suffering, that itself is your signature consent form for Diksha. You don't need anything else for initiation. You just need to be available. That's all. ஆனவி மனைவி மக்கள் அட்டவீடு அனைக்கண் மூன்றும் காணவர் வலையில் பட்டு கைதப்பி ஓடும் மான் போல் போனவன் வெறுங்கையோடே போகாத வண்ணஞ்சென்று ஞான சத்குருவைக் கண்டு நன்றாக வணங்கினானே. Kaivalya Navaneetham says, like a deer escaped from the hunter's net, how fast it will run. It ran in that fast and surrendered the feet of the master. Same way only, the soul who is caught in the net of the samsara world and understands the life and its pain, escapes from that net and reaches the feet of the master. That is the consent signature. That is the consent form signature. That's all is enough. You have suffered and you have reached the feet of the master. That's enough. You have signed the consent form. Now I can initiate. A small ashram kitten was once playing on a high branch of a peepal tree in the ashram. It climbed higher and higher. Then become too scared to come down, it started crying. An old ashram cat, very motherly, came and asked, "What happened, little one?" The kitten said, "I climbed up, but now I am afraid to climb down." The mother cat said, "I am your mother. I am here. Just let go. I will catch you." The kitten screamed, "But I will fall." The mother said, "You will not fall. You will fall into me. Trust me." After much crying, trembling, finally the kitten let go and fell straight into mother's soft paws. Your sadhana is like the kitten climbing up the tree. Diksha is when you let go everything and fall into the Guru's lap, Guru's grace. The Guru does not climb the tree for you. But when you let go of ego, he always holds you, catches you, protects you, takes care of. Now I'll give you the exact scriptural foundation from Tantraloka, where Abhinavagupta makes the powerful declaration. The entire Adva is present in consciousness, in the body, in the prana, in the nadis, even in outer objects like the linga, the temple, the scriptures, the water pot, kamandalu, and the whole form appears everywhere. This means your own physical body is a complete cosmic map, and every nadi carries a specific advik structure. The Shivalinga you worship is a total encoding of Paramashiva. The Atmalinga given to you is the total encoding of Paramashiva. And the water in Kailasa is the complete Apatattva. Apas means the water. Tattva expressing is Shakti. There is no separation. The whole is in every part. So listen, it is absolute truth when I declare one flower can reveal the entire cosmos. One lamp can reveal the complete Shiva, Jyotirlinga. One mantra can unfold that all the 36 tattvas. One single moment of your life can reveal totality. A small story. A sculptor once brought a lump of clay to a rishi and said, "From this I will make a beautiful murti of Shiva." The rishi smiled and said, "From this, Shiva is already there. You are only removing that which is not Shiva." The same way, Tantraloka is telling you, Paramashiva is already in your body. Prana, linga, water, book, nadis, in everything, nadis, everything. You are not adding God. You are only removing your blind spots. Now, the most practical section of this entire satsang, yesterday and today's. I give you the exact step-by-step technology to harness this holographic universe through Shat Adva so that you can start living this reality from today, not tomorrow, not after some future initiation, today. From the next breath you take, from this breath, from the next breath you take, first thing, stop treating any experience as random, ordinary, or meaningless. From the biggest life event to the smallest sensation, everything that happens is an encoded message from Paramashivam, carrying his intelligence packed with the possibility of revelation. Second, start using the Adva questions. Listen. Start using the Adva questions. What bhuvana I am in right now? What tattvas are active? What kala is flowing? What pada am I giving to myself and to others? What mantra keeps repeating inside me? What varna sits at the base? Then trace all of it back to Paramashivam. Third point, consciously shift from Ashuddha based cognition to Shuddha Adva based cognitions. The moment you catch yourself in a contracted story, pause. Ask yourself, if Paramashiva is giving me this experience for my highest growth, what is he revealing to me now? See, I am Paramashiva. If this is the experience is manifesting, what am I supposed to do at this being Paramashiva? Just hold on, be Paramashiva. Listen. Never ever believe through Ashuddha Advas you got something great in your life. All great things achieved manifested only with the Shuddha Adva, knowingly or unknowingly. Your mind may say, no, no, no. when I was cunningly cheating, lying, doing that fraud, doing this fraud, doing those things selfishly, only then I got this power, I got this position, I got this, I got that, I achieved this, I achieved that. No, knowingly or unknowingly, you have entered, glimpsed the Shuddha Adva at some moment that manifested as good things, best things. Never your cunning dramas, your criminal acts, fraud acts, selfish acts are Ashuddha Adva related acts. Do not believe, trust when your mind tries to convince your Ashuddha Adva acts gave you comforts, luxury, good things. One thing I did always, you can take this as a secret of my energy. I was absolutely in Shuddha Adva as Paramashivam. From that time I remember me. Never allow my conscious sovereignty to be shaken by anything, anyone, any situation. Next instruction, listen. Fourth instruction, use any act as a portal to Paramashiva. When you eat, inwardly say, I am feeding Paramashiva, who is living in this body, who is manifesting as this body. When you eat, tell yourself, I am feeding Paramashiva, who is living as this body in this body. When you walk, feel each step is the beat of cosmic dance, Nataraja's Ananda Tandava. Beautifully, Shankara sings in Shivamanasa Puja, Nidra Samadhi Sthiti. When you work, know every action is seva to Paramashiva. Fifth, most important, establish devotion as your default inner state. When bhakti is the base, Paramashiva love is the base, every moment automatically becomes Paramashiva contact, because devotion itself is a Shuddha Adva frequency that keeps the heart transparent to the divine. Listen, even when you worship Paramashiva with tremendous love, you are Paramashiva. Sohamasmi. Even when Kannappa was worshipping Paramashiva, he was Paramashiva. That is the reason he was able to give his own eye to Paramashiva's deity. Devotion keeps your heart transparent to the divine, and you know, always he is available. Paramashiva is available. Let me tell you a small incident that happened in my own life during my Parivrajaka days. Once I was staying in Haridwar at a place called Kankal. I was doing my tapas there. Every day morning, I was just sitting in my samadhi. Every day morning, I went for bhiksha to places where they feed sannyasis. In so many ashrams, they used to give alms, annadan to sannyasis and sadhus. So I used to get my food from there, like just 2 or 3 rotis, and then start meditating. Suddenly one day I fell sick. I had a severe fever. I had a high temperature and diarrhea. I was unable to walk. I thought, what can be done? All right, let it be. Suddenly a young sannyasi came from nowhere and gave me food, not only for one day, but continuously for 3 to 4 days. He came, brought food for me. Not only food, he brought medicine also. I asked him, Swami, who are you? Where have you come from? He said, oh, my name is Shankar. They call me Shankar Maharaj. I stay at nearby ashram called Sadhana Sadan. He showed the ashram. It's one of the ashram under our Mahanirvani Mahamandleshwar. He pointed towards that ashram and he told the name of that ashram also. I think Suratgiri Bangla. That is the ashram name, Suratgiri Bangla. And he said, I am from that ashram. Every day he brought me food and medicine. Till I recovered, he came for at least 4 days. Because he came every day, I used to talk with him. We became very close. I saw that he wore a beautiful pen with a kind of a diamond, like a stone, shining stone on his kurta. And he brought food for me in a plate. So naturally, I was surprised how a monk got a very valuable, like a diamond pen. I asked, what is this, Swami? He said, this is a diamond pen. Some devotee gave it to me. It looks nice, so I wear it. Anyhow, I did not bother about it. After several days, when I returned, when I became all normal, all right, when I became healthy, he stopped coming. By then I was okay and I recovered. Then I thought I must go and see him. Now I was able to walk. I can walk and move. So I should go and see him and thank him. And I also felt a little connected to him because he served me. I felt I must thank him. After a week, when I became completely all right, I started walking. I went to the ashram, Suratgiri Bangla. When I asked that elderly person who was sitting there, Swamiji, I want to see Shankar Maharaj. The Swami said, Shankar, who are you talking about? He said, I want to see Shankar Maharaj. Young Swami, I met him 2-3 days ago, maybe a week ago. He came every day and he brought me food. Is this the ashram Suratgiri Bangla? That Swami replied, yes, this is Suratgiri Bangla. In our ashram, there is only one Shankar. Go to the temple and see. He is the only Shankar Maharaj we have. He pointed towards their temple. Deity. I tell you, what I am telling is the truth. When I entered the temple, I saw the Shiva deity, white marble statue with a cloth wrapped on his upper body, wearing the same exact diamond pen on him and the same plate with which he used to bring food to me every day was there in the front. No temple, they offer pen for Shiva's deity. Understand? Tears rolled down from my eyes. Even now, my eyes become teary when I remember that incident. So much gratitude overflowed. Later, I asked the temple priest and the Swamis, how did this pen come to this Shiva, this deity? Who put the pen on this Shiva's deity? He said, few weeks ago, some a devotee came and offered the pen. It looked nice. And the devotee said it was a diamond pen. So we just want to do alangar to Shiva and we put that diamond pen on him. That's all. It was the same pen, the very same diamond pen, and the plate with which he brought me food was the very same plate. He then continued, this is the important thing, listen. He said, for the last few days, all the food offering prasad we place in front of him disappears. I suspect that rats have been eating the food. So now I am careful to sit for a while after placing the food for Shankar Maharaj. That time I did not want to tell him that I was the rat who ate that Shankar Maharaj's food. Understand? This is what I mean when I say Paramashiva is accessible to you. Not just accessible, he is waiting to manifest for you. You only need to tune into the bhakti. Establish yourself in Shuddha Adva to manifest him. Then your whole life will be filled with miracles. Now I bring all the angles together. This truth must hit you from every direction and become unshakable. From the angle of ultimate absolute, the undivided Paramashiva is completely present in every moment without any diminishment. From the scientific angle, the holographic, nested, fractal, isotropic universe reveals that every point contains the whole. From the devotional angle, even your one lamp, one flower, one chant can reveal Paramashiva in his totality to you. From the Tantraloka angle, the whole form appears everywhere in your body, in a flower, in a linga, in a drop of water. From the Diksha angle, the Guru directly transmits the state to you. From the practical angle, you do not need any big process or extreme penance. This very moment is sufficient. Every moment of your life is compressed cosmos. Every breath is a Paramashiva capsule. Every experience is a doorway to totality. You only need to be established in Shuddha Adva to see it. A small story. A very old rishi named Sandilya was sitting in his ashram when his youngest student came to him on the last day of his 12 years of study. The student was about to leave and asked, Maharshi, give me one final teaching, one sentence I can carry for the rest of my life. The rishi was quiet for a long time. The student waited patiently. Finally, the rishi opened his eyes and said, just one word, here. The student said, Maharshi, I don't understand, just here. The rishi said, everything I taught you for 12 years, every Veda, every Upanishad, every Tantra, Every science, every story, every practice, every sadhana was pointing to this one word, here. Paramashiva is here. Not there, not then, not after, here. When you remember this one word in every moment of your life, you have understood everything. Stop getting clogged into memory net. Memory is the stabilizer, not consciousness. Memory is the bondage, not your existence. Remember this one word in every moment of your life. You have understood everything. When you forget this one word, you have forgotten everything. Go now, carry here with you always. That's the essence of Rishi Sandilya's teaching. The student bowed and left. As he walked away, he realized that in the word here, the Rishi had given him the complete Shad Adva, the complete Shuddha Adva, the complete Diksha, and the complete Paramashivatva in one syllable. This is what I give you today. Paramashiva is here. You are here. This moment is here. That is the complete teaching. That is the complete technology. That is the complete liberation. Now I give you the essence of the whole message I reveal to you. Listen carefully. Let this enter your cells. The universe being holographic means that Paramashiva in his complete form is available here and now. Not as a concept, not as a future possibility, as the living reality of this moment. Shad Adva is not an ancient cosmology stored in old manuscripts. It's the active operating system of the cosmos, running in your very nerves, in your very heartbeat, in your very breath right now. Shuddha Adva is the pure way of experiencing reality that turns every act into revelation of Paramashiva as he is. Not as you imagine him to be, as he actually is. The Nayanmars have shown you that this is accessible through any simple moment of sincere, transparent consciousness. A lamp, a flower, complete surrender. That is enough. Kannappa Nayanar showed you that one moment of total recognition bypasses millions of lifetimes of gradual evolution. Diksha shows you that the Guru's Shaktipada is available to install this Shuddha Adva bandwidth permanently, systematically, irreversibly. Tantraloka shows you that the whole form is already everywhere in your body, in the linga, in the water, in this very breath, right now, here. Paramashiva is available to you in his fullest. Just connect it. Just connect with him. Experience him in his totality. From this moment, let this be your living declaration. I will experience Paramashiva in every breath, in every act, in every heartbeat, here and now. With this ultimate truth, I bless you all. Live in the eternal, unbroken experience of the cosmos, revealing itself as his complete presence. Let every moment become a living hologram of Paramashiva. Blessing. Listen, today I have two great digital gifts from Kailasa for all of you. First is the books. First is the 12 books on astrology, and the second is Shiva Surya Yantra. Receive it, enjoy it. Blessings for all of you. Blessing.
Gratitude at the divine
Recording stopped.
beloved homage at the divine
Recording stopped.
beloved homage at the divine. Let us all take a moment to bow down to Swamiji's Atma Murti,
Recording in progress.
requesting all the Chitsabha members, Rajsabha members, e-citizens of Kailasa, all the Kailasa-vasis, sannyasis, and all the viewers of today's satsang, please bow down to Swamiji's Atma Murti wherever you are. Please go to your Swamiji's Atma Murti and bow down in front of Swamiji's Atma Murti as a mark of offering our deepest love, gratitude, and devotion and surrender at the divine lotus feet of Swamiji. Please take a moment to bow down.
Yes. Nithyanandam, that was a very beautiful, very powerful revelation Swamiji spoke. The very starting of the satsang itself, Swamiji very beautifully revealed. See everything from Paramashiva's end. See everything from the perspective of Paramashiva. From see the reality, see the whole world, see everything as from Paramashiva's end. And Swamiji said, your mind can say, okay, I'm Paramashiva right now, how why whatever I want, why it's not manifesting. All you need is just patience. And whatever you want, it starts manifesting. Literally, every single line from today's satsang was so profound. Literally, it's like these solutions Swamiji is given that Paramashiva is here. He is not there, then, after. No, he is here. He is here waiting for you. Paramashiva is there with you. Swamiji is there with you. That every single moment of our life become Paramashiva's hologram. So I would like to request all the viewers and all the participants, all the Rajya Sabha members, all the Chit Sabha members, those of you who have joined for today's live darshan. I request all of you to please go ahead, post your powerful cognition, your takeaway from today's satsang. And Swamiji very beautifully said that at every moment of your life, just remember one thing: I know everything. And the moment you forget this, you don't know anything. Wow. Such a very beautiful revelation. So profound. Literally every single aspect what Swamiji has revealed. Every single thing. It's so profound that literally is deep practical for you. You are Paramashiva. That's it. All you need to do is just be patient. You see, start manifesting that. Swamiji gave us Swamiji gave us the Apta Pramana such as Kannappa
Story of
Nayanar,
Kannappa
story of
Nayanar.
Kannappa Nayanar. How very beautifully Swamiji said, even when he was putting the eye on the Shivalinga, he is Paramashiva. At that time, he is Paramashiva. And Swamiji also shared from his own life the Atma Pramana. You know how Shankar Baba came and took care of Swamiji, gave Swamiji the food and the medicine till the period when Swamiji got recovered. And after that, Swamiji wanted to offer his gratitude to him. And Swamiji realized it's none other than Paramashiva himself who came as Shankar Maharaj
Maharaj.
and served Swamiji, took care of Swamiji. And
When we
understands.
had actually gone for the Himalayas Yatra with Swamiji, I got the opportunity and blessing to be a part of the Himalayas Yatra in the year 2008. And we had, Swamiji had actually taken us all to the ashram where we actually saw the Shivlinga deity that was there. It was a small temple overseeing the river Ganga. And we all went there, and Swamiji actually, we went to the place where when Swamiji was ill, where Swamiji was lying down on the banks of river Ganga, which was overseeing the banks of river Ganga, and there was a small stone bench, which is where Swamiji was lying down. Swamiji explained how he was there, and he had constant, Swamiji was having diarrhea at that time.
And very high temperature.
Very high temperature and diarrhea, and how Swamiji was lying down, and it's in a corner. Nobody, it was like from the road, you have to come down the steps, and then in one corner, there is a small bench. So nobody can even see that a sadhu is lying there, he is sick, because it was quite away from the eyes of a common man, and that was on the banks of the river Ganga. And from there, you have to actually walk 5 minutes from the place where it is. You have to go to that the other ashram, which had the temple from where Shankar Maharaj, the deity of the Shankar Maharaj, was there. So we all went there, and then, of course, they had such a high, the whole ashram there, they have such a high respect and regard for Swamiji. So Swamiji took us there to the temple, and the deity of the Shankar Maharaj, which was wearing the pen, the deity was there. And then Swamiji narrated the whole incident to all the yatris. We were there, and just seeing the deity, and then seeing where Swamiji was actually, was at when Swamiji was ill, and how Paramashiva manifested as Shankar Maharaj and took the food, and actually being there, seeing that place, and walking that whole thing. Every one of us who were there when Swamiji narrated this, because we traveled with Swamiji. So Swamiji actually took us there, showed us the place, showed us the temple and everything. And well, like when Swamiji was narrating today, we could literally see visually how this whole thing happened. And all of us, it created such a deep, like, Swamiji was just able to transmit that experience to each and every one of us that, just relax, you will be taken care. And that's how I personally feel, how Swamiji was taken care by Shankar Maharaj. Same way Swamiji is taking care of each and every one of us, every single sannyasi, every single um, Kailasavasi, and every single Raj Sabha member, Chit Sabha member, every one of us. What Swamiji received from Shankar Maharaj, Swamiji is doing exactly the same thing to each and every one of us today, taking care of ways in which sometimes we recognize, we cognize, many times we don't even realize the extent to which Swamiji is taking care of each and every one of us. Just feeling that deep gratitude, Swamiji, for doing this for each and every one of us, taking care of things when we realize, and many times even when we don't realize what Swamiji is doing for us, taking care of each and every one of us. So every time when Swamiji is sharing these truths, because we got an opportunity to live and still living around Swamiji, we have that whatever Swamiji is sharing, we can literally see how Paramashiva Swamiji is just going all out, taking care, and how he is there present in our lives and making us experience these powerful truths. And Swamiji actually said that one powerful cognition Swamiji applied the maximum number of times in his life. Swamiji said, this is the one cognition that I applied maximum number of times in his life. Any situation, the first response will be, I am Paramashiva. From that cognition that yes, I am Paramashiva, now, okay, let's see how to handle the situation. Let's see how to respond to my, if you feeling of fear or feeling of anxiety or insecurity, whatever it is, stand from the cognition, I am Paramashiva. From this cognition, let me handle my fear, let me handle my insecurity, let me handle my anger, let me handle my violence, whatever it is, the root and the base should be, I am Paramashiva. That should never shake. There is no compromise on that. That conscious sovereignty, never giving up on that conscious sovereignty for anything. And today Swamiji said, that was the one thing never since Swamiji knows himself, which is of course eternity, never Swamiji had anything, any doubt, or always Swamiji applied this one cognition. And that we saw, every one of us, every one of the Kailasa Vasis who were with Swamiji all these years, through all the various persecutions and attacks and all the illegal harassment and the amount of assassination attempts that were just thrown on Swamiji, just unimaginable. But every single time, even when the utter injustice was, done to Swamiji, whether legally, illegally, of course, nothing was legally done, completely legally, illegally, but under the garb of legal lawfare. So all the legal attacks, the character assassination, the hate speech, and the traitors within the organization, and the attackers outside, all of that, in spite of all of that, the only thing that Swamiji, we were able to see that Swamiji handled all of that. Never even once there was even a smile or the width of the smile reduced from Swamiji's face. Swamiji said, Swamiji handled all of that exactly the way Swamiji is delivering the satsang today. That same way Swamiji handled each and every attack. There was even times where, the various officials had ordered for the entire ashram to be sealed, all the Adinavasis to be moved out, and we were all interrogated. All kinds of illegal things happened under the name of lawfare, under the, so much of religious persecution, dire injustice done to Swamiji himself, the amount of torture Swamiji had to go through when Swamiji was in illegal imprisonment. In spite of all of that, even during all of that, that one thing that we all saw, like Pratyaksha we saw in Swamiji, is Swamiji just being in that space of Paramashanta Swarupa, just radiating the Paramashivatva every single moment. And many of us have even met Swamiji when Swamiji was illegally imprisoned in the prison. We have gone inside the prison, we have seen Swamiji there even at that time. Swamiji was just radiating his space of Paramashanta, his space of absolute radiating that Paramashivatva even at that time. Never once, I have been living around Swamiji for the past 17 years. Never once, never in any situation, never ever we have seen Swamiji even saying, feeling or asking or even very casually saying, why is this happening to me? I've done so much to humanity, so much to public, so much contribution. Why is all this happening? Why is never once we saw ever Swamiji even questioning what is happening. Just Swamiji's, of course, his absolute surrender and devotion to his gurus, and where Swamiji just stood and radiated that space. That living embodiment we saw, each and every one of us living around Swamiji, we saw, in spite of everything that was done to Swamiji. So we can just see that just this that actually gave me the experience, directly gave me the experience that at any moment, any situation, just holding on to that one cognition that I am Paramashiva, you can handle any situation in life and come out of it successfully. The way Swamiji now has established Kailasa successfully as the first nation for Hindus, and now with even establishment of the United Ancient Nations, how Swamiji is, in a very short period of time, what Swamiji has achieved and the amount of contribution Swamiji has done, in spite of all the attacks, is just a living statement of Swamiji living that Paramashivatva. That is what each and every one of us learned by living around Swamiji. Just unimaginable. So, beyond any doubt, beyond any question, for amidst all of us, is just so deeply ingrained that any situation handle only with the cognition that I am Paramashiva. And when you handle that, in spite of whatever may be the external power, whatever may be their economic power, political power, legal power, all of this cannot stand, cannot do anything to you. When you stand with the cognition, I am Paramashiva, and handle any situation like faces with that one cognition, you will always be successful the way Swamiji is. That's what I personally learned, and I'm sure every one of us who have experienced Swamiji, who lived around Swamiji, we all have this very deep experience, just looking at Swamiji's life and looking at how Swamiji has been living and demonstrating these truths. Every action, every word, every response Swamiji has to any situation is a living pramana of every word that Swamiji is teaching during these satsangs. His life is a testament to every word Swamiji is saying. And that's what we all learned and we all realized. So now when Swamiji is saying, every situation handle with the cognition, I am Paramashiva, for us, it's beyond doubt. There is no question how practically it is possible, because we have seen, even in the most impractical, most atrocious situations, how Swamiji handled that and how Swamiji, beyond, there is so much of government power, political power, media power, so much powerful anti-Hindu ecosystems and powers tried to do something to Swamiji, they were not able to do anything. Because Swamiji stood with that one cognition, I am Paramashiva.
So, with that beautiful thing, as Paramashiva, let's all enter into the power manifestation. So, just throughout the whole day, every single moment, just remind yourself one thing: I am Paramashiva. And Swamiji said very beautifully, Paramashiva will be there with you. And Paramashiva is always there for you. And like just like how Swamiji gave examples from his own life, that how Paramashiva came down as Shankar Maharaj, even in such time, so Paramashiva is there. So understand, no matter whatever you're experiencing in your life, know one thing: Swamiji is with you. You are Paramashiva. From that space, from the angle of Paramashiva, from the end of Swamiji, see the reality. You will see the whole reality. The way you perceive reality itself will change. So with that, we'll be now entering into the power of Sarvajñatva. So very beautifully, Swamiji said, right? Only one cognition. I know everything. I already know everything. That's it. That's the only thing you need to know. And the moment you forget this, that's it. You will never remember. You will not know such a thing that you know something. Okay. So, without a further delay, let's now enter into the power manifestation. So, this power is taken from the Sarvajnanotragama, verse 15, where Paramashiva says, एवमेकात्मभावेन संस्थितस्य तु योगिनः सर्वज्ञत्वं प्रवर्तेत विकल्परहितस्य तु. Bhagwan Paramashiva says, within such a yogi who establishes himself in absolute non-dual oneness with Lord Paramashiva and who keeps himself free from all sorts of differentiating notions, the exalted superpower of all knowingness, Sarvajñatvam, gets unfolded in all its fullness. And the next is the Aptapravada, which is taken from the life of Maharishi Valmiki. That so Maharishi Valmiki, all of us will know, he is the one who has authored the Ramayana. So how would this Ramayana was revealed to him that he just listened the whole Ramayana? Actually, he saw and got downloaded into Maharishi Valmiki, and that is how today all of us are having the Ramayana for all of us to read and enjoy the Leelas, the life on Bhagavan Sri Rama. Next is the Atma Pramana, which is an experience, a Leela, happened in Swamiji's own life. Swamiji, at 5 years old, the supreme point of Hinduism, at 5 years of old, he was in the temple. He wanted a deity for himself. He told his Guru Mataji Vivekananda Puri that he wanted one, and his guru said to Swamiji, "Go and make one, and there's no idea of impossibility." Swamiji went home, got the clay from his neighbor, went to his mom, and asked for the metal material. Sorry for that. Swamiji's mother got some aluminum plates. Swamiji melted the plates and poured the mold for the deity and showed this deity to his guru. Mataji Vivekananda Puri told that this is Swamiji's Lakshmi. In Swamiji's time, he has been taught you can know anything in life with the space of completion. There's no such thing as impossible. Everything is possible. Having the incompletion of anything to know anything. And you can see over here a Lakshmi deity, which the young avatar got done as an aluminium casting from a local artisan Tiruvannamalai, which is his birthplace. He took some aluminium vessel that he felt were useless in the house, gave it to a metal caster to melt and cast this deity. This deity is the first metal casting deity. The avatar created in reviving the temple sacred arts division in his today's worldwide mission, where tons of metal is being cast and deities as heavy as 2.5 tons are cast in one go. This deity stands as the historic first deity cast in this mission. So you can see over here very beautifully how Swamiji manifests the power of Sarvajñatvam. So without further delay, let's now enter into the manifestation. Okay. So now for all the participants, for all the viewers, we are going to be projecting an artifact for all of you. It can be anything. Okay. Through the third eye, by connecting to Swamiji, you're going to be revealing what this artifact is all about. So, for all the participants and all the live viewers, three things you're going to be telling: the name of this artifact, where was it found, and the description about basically what is it used for. Okay, so let's get started. So, request all of you to please sit with your head taken spine in a straight line. Remember Swamiji in your third eye. Just vibrate with the powerful cognition that you already know everything. Just remember that this moment, right now, you know everything. That powerful cognition, just remind yourself, be in that space. Drop that powerful cognition into the Ananda Gandha that you already know everything. And now, start chanting the Mahavakya intensely. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Now, for all the viewers and all the participants, we are going to be projecting an artifact for all of you. I request all of you to ask Swamiji. Understand, you are Paramashiva right now. Just keep that powerful cognition in your inner space and ask Swamiji to reveal what this artifact is all about.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes, relax yourself. And now, I request all the viewers and all the participants to please post in the live comment section what is it that Swamiji revealed to you? What is this artifact about? So, the name of the artifact, when was it made, and the significance of this artifact. So, I'd like to request all the viewers, all the Rajya Sabha members, all the Chit Sabha members, all the participants to please post in the chat section what is it that Swamiji revealed to you about this artifact.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Okay, so now we'll be revealing the answer for all of you. So the name of this artifact is the Balochistan pot. The year of the creation is from 3500 BC to 2800 BC. And the discovery of this pot, which was found in Merga, a Neolithic site in Balochistan province, now what is now called as Pakistan. And the significance of this artifact is that these pots were used for cooking and storage, but also served as a ceremonial purpose since they were found in graves as well. So this pot was used for cooking and storage purpose, and it was also used for ceremonies as well. So used as a pot for rituals as well. So this the artifact, the Balochistan pot. So this is the artifact.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om
So with that, we come to the conclusion of the power manifestation segment and few important upcoming events. On the 1st of July, we have the next season of the Paramashiva Sena program coming up. And from 1st of July to the 1st of August, and we have many of the participants have already started arriving here in Kailasa, Guinea-Bissau. The program is happening in Kailasa, Guinea-Bissau, and also in Kailasa, Tiruvannamalai. And the next season after the July will be starting on the 1st of August. So if you are planning for the Paramashiva Sena program, you can plan to join on the 1st of July or on the 1st of August. The next season is from 1st of August to the 1st of September. And upcoming also is the Grand Guru Purnima celebrations happening on the 29th of July. All the Kailasa ecosystems and Kailasa temples around the world are all getting preparing themselves for the Grand Guru Purnima celebrations and the Brahmotsavam. We will be having special live satsang from Swamiji with the Pratiksha Pada Puja, the offering of gratitude at Swamiji's Divine Lotus Feet, and also the Tulabaram, the Sannyas initiations, various releases from various ministries of Kailasa. So much more exciting things happening over the next 1 month. So do stay tuned, and we'll see you all tomorrow for the live satsang. And the preparation starts at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the live satsang of Bhagwan is at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So with that, we come to the conclusion of today's segment and offering our deepest gratitude at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Swamiji. We'll be concluding this segment with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam.
Thank you all, Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda.
My left wrist during basketball game, and I barely can use my left hand. After few training, my hand can sustain my body weight, and now everything looks normal for my left hand.
Starting early in the morning with some yoga to move the body, then puja to move the spirit, then these talks that really dive into my subconscious mind to really get into these root patterns of my life and to really release that emotional charge once and for all for my being. In day 28, I am complete.
I think the biggest breakthroughs for me were like completion with my social circle, like my parents and relationships. So I really felt deep healing experiences. Also, I kind of manifested different powers. For example, I could do remote vision. Another thing that I manifested was body scanning. I would say the last thing that really touched me was how
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Welcome all of you on this auspicious day for the offering of the Guru Mantra Samanvita Aghorastra Homa. We request all the participants, please be seated with your head, neck and spine. Remembering Swamiji, your Ananda Gandha. Let us now begin with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Vandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamashyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let us now perform the Sankalpa, creating a conscious ritual for the offering of the Guru Mantra Aghorastra Homa at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff, Bhagavan Paramashivam. Please clasp your right hand over your left hand, right thigh. Om Namo Samasta Duridakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Pretyartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Pretyarthancha Atyam Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshena Vishisthayam Asyam Shubhatitho.
Vedanta yoginam yaha namchishyam namadheyasya taushishinam yaha elayun namadheyasya kulyanasham nam yaha manisham namadheyasya sakutasya cha.
मनसेप्सित सकलसदभीष्टकाम्यार्थसिद्ध्यर्थं श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव परिपूर्ण कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुमंत्र समन्वित अघोरास्त्र हवनाख्य कर्म आचार्य मुखेन करिष्ये. ओम अप उपस्पृश्य. We'll now perform the sankalpa for all the yajamans who have offered the Guru Dakshina as a part of today's mantra. Om Amopatta Samasta Duridakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Pretyartham Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवप्रीत्यर्थञ्च अद्य पूर्वोक्त एवं गुणविशेषेण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ
Ivo Monica Shi Nam Yaha Feng Ying Li Nam Yaha Ai Wei Shi Namadheyasya Lupeng Shi Namadheyasya Yang Yu Zhao Namadheyasya Iver Shi Zhao Namadheyasya Yun Lei Zhao Namadheyasya Paramashivam Yang Nam Yaha Jason Shu Namadheyasya Nam Yang Paramashivam King Liu Nam Yaha Asian Xiong Nam Yaha King Ping Zeng Nam Yaha Dei Wei Zhao King Bo Shu Namadheyasya O Liang King Wei Nam Yaha Xiao Hao Xiong Nam Yaha King Jing Su Nam Yaha Wan Ching Yaha Du Lu Huang Nun Wu Liu Nam Paramashivam O Jun Shu Namadheyasya Jun Heng Shu Namadheyasya Paramashivam Yaha Nin Zhang Yaha Nin Yue Dang Yaha Paramashivam Namadheyasya Tian Chin Ye Nam Yaha Gao Mei Zeng Tian Chin Ye Nam Yaha Paramashivam Yu Ling Yu Yun Shu Paramashivam Nan Wen Nam Yao Du Nithyananda Paramashivam Wan Jing Dong Lei Yang Ming Bao Paramashivam Wei Tian Nam Tian Nam Yaha Dahi Huang Nam Paramashivam Huang Nam Joanne Huang Nam Yaha Janet Huang Nam Yaha Ding Yang Huang Nam Yaha Yi Ching Huang Nam Liana Zhang Nam Yaha Kang Bo Pin Nam Dheyasi In Gui Di Nam Yaha Kang Chi Ming Nam Dheyasi Kang Chi Xiang Nam Dheyasi Tony Zhang Nam Dheyasi Huang Nam Dheyasi Yi Ao Lan Nam Yaha Shu Sheng Yang Yaha Shu Sheng Yang Nam Dheyasi Tao Ji Ping Yaha In Wei Nam Yaha Shu Xiao Ji Nam Yaha Shu Jin Nam Dheyasi Liu Yatong Nam Yaha Gang Nam Dheyasi Do Jia Chi Du Yun Hua Nam Dheyasi Du Peng Dheyasi Zhang Xiao Qiang Nam Xia Nam Zhou Ning Du Nam Yaha Yang Chao Nam Yi Dan Dan Nam Yaha Zhao Wen Dan Dheyasi Zhao Chen Yaha Zhao Chen Yi Nam Yin Hong Nam Yaha Zhao Hui Yao Tai Ji Yong Nam Dheyasi Dan Yan Ji Nam Yaha Zhao Shun Ji Nam Dheyasi Zhao Huan Ji Nam Wang Xiu Li Nam Yaha Li Chen Li Ming Li Jiang Ming Dong Xi Meng Yu Chi Yu Lin Ya Yu Yi Jian Yaha Yin Gui Di Nam Yu Dei Xing Tao Yi Ji Nam Tao Ji Ming Nam Yu Kun Nam Yu Su Yi Wen Yun Deus Wang Xiao Feng Yi Hong Ta Namade Asya Wang Ha Yi Lu Ye Li Jun Yi Shui Liang Deus Wang Xiao Feng Feng Jia Wu Ming Zhu Yang Chao Yu Shang Deus Yu Ji Lin Ai Wen Wen Nam Jiang Hui Yuan Wu Chang Nam Ai Lai Ji Ai Chian Dai Chang Ling Yun Hui Li Yi Lun Li Nam Yesia Hong Wei Hu Yin Xiu Kai Hu Wang Si Yu Yu Ping Yaha Yu Shu Yaha Tao Tian Tao Nam Nam Ya Yi Miao Guan Guan Bing Xiao Guan Bing Yi Zhang Xia Deng Zhang Ying Mi Ho Ji Nam Nam Kong Mi Ho Nam Nam Kong Nam Ting Ting Nam Juan Nam Ya Yu King Nam Yu Jian Jian Yi Chen Nam De Dai Nam Yun Zhang De Ing Shu Gao Nam Yaha Heaven Gao Nam De Yasya Aurora Gao Nam Yaha Nian Dai Nam De Yasya Satu Yu Wulin Nam Yaha Tumbasya
मनसेप्सितसकलसदभीष्टकाम्यार्थसिद्ध्यर्थं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव परिपूर्ण कृपाकटाक्षसिद्ध्यर्थं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव परिपूर्ण कृपाकटाक्षसिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुमन्त्रसमन्वित होरास्त्र हवनाख्ये कर्मणि गुरुदक्षिणां सम्प्रददे ओमप उपस्पृश्य
When I arrived here, I was in a very, very dark space, very pessimistic, but now there's this love inside of me, there's this joy inside of me, and the belief systems are changing, so all of a sudden, opportunities are everywhere.
I've been learning the yoga from other sources previously, but the Swamiji's yoga is the only place from authentic source. It's really, really different. Also enjoying the pure vegetarian, organic, sattvic foods.
This special yoga makes my body more flexible, and Swamiji is teaching me what is intensity, what is integrity, and what is discipline.
Before coming, I twisted my left wrist during basketball game, and I barely can use my left hand. After few training, my hand can sustain my body weight, and now everything looks normal for my left hand.
Starting early in the morning with some yoga to move the body. then puja to move the spirit, then these talks that really dive into my subconscious mind to really get into these root patterns of my life and to really release that emotional charge once and for all for my being. In day 28, I am complete.
I think the biggest breakthroughs for me were like completion with my social circle, like my parents and relationships. So I really felt deep healing experiences. Also, I kind of manifested different powers. For example, I could do remote vision. Another thing that I manifested was body scanning. I would say the last thing that really touched me was how everything is so kind of personal. The whole experience, like people really attend to you, they care about you. You're not just a number in a program, but you're treated like a real being. So I really appreciate that.
Everybody has a wonderful breakthroughs and experiences.
Life-changing process once you have joined.
I would recommend this to anyone who wants to make a big shift in his life, a big change. Not even just like growth, but for personal transformation and breakthroughs, because this program just brings you to the next level.
If anybody is just tired of being tired and wants to do something new in his life, I encourage you to come and try PSS. Make it happen for your life. You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna love it and you're gonna do it for yourself.
When I arrived here, I was in a very, very dark space, very pessimistic, but now there's this love inside of me, there's this joy inside of me, and the belief systems are changing, so all of a sudden, opportunities are everywhere.
I've been learning the yoga from other sources previously, but the Swamiji's yoga is the only place from authentic source. It's really, really different. Also enjoying the pure vegetarian, organic, sattvic foods.
This special yoga makes my body more flexible, and Swamiji is teaching me what is intensity, what is integrity, and what is discipline.
Before coming, I twisted my left wrist during basketball game, and I barely can use my left hand. After few training, my hand can sustain my body weight, and now everything looks normal for my left hand.
Starting early in the morning with some yoga to move the body, then puja to move the spirit, then these talks that really dive into my subconscious mind to really get into these root patterns of my life and to really release that emotional charge once and for all for my being. In day 28, I am complete.
I think the biggest breakthroughs for me were like completion with my social circle, like my parents and relationships. So I really felt deep healing experiences. Also, I kind of manifested different powers. For example, I could do remote vision. Another thing that I manifested was body scanning. I would say the last thing that really touched me was how everything is so kind of personal. The whole experience, like people really attend to you, they care about you. You're not just a number in a program, but you're treated like a real being. So I really appreciate that.
Everybody has a wonderful breakthroughs and experiences.
Life-changing process once you have joined.
I would recommend this to anyone who wants to make a big shift in his life, a big change. Not even just like growth, but for personal transformation and breakthroughs, because this program just brings you to the next level.
If anybody is just tired of being tired and wants to do something new in his life, I encourage you to come and try PSS. Make it happen for your life. You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna love it and you're gonna do it for yourself.
When I arrived here, I was in a very, very dark space, very pessimistic, but now there's this love inside of me, there's this joy inside of me, and the belief.
श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षि सुंदरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूपा परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराज गुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।